This video is brought to you by Dan's Toku Rant, so give us the credit we deserve and feel free to leave hate comments below. Enjoy our crappy interviewing skills. Thank you. Also, special thanks to CSToys Mr. S for actually dealing with us.
Hi, it's Dante.
And Zarin Zephyr.
And we're here with a very special guest. What is your name, sir?
My name is Masaki Seike. Thank you very much. And people call me somehow Mr. S.
What do you do?
I do sell toys to the world. I'm in a tokusatsu community, and I love what I do.
How did you get started doing this business?
Before I was the English teacher, but I thought that teaching English it's fun, but I thought that there must be something more than that, and then I was very much interested in involving the kind of business, kind of international business. So that's when I was thinking about that, like the early 90s, and then the internet was introduced. So at the time, I was not in a tokusatsu that much, but I knew that connecting, through the internet is something that all the English teaching should do, and so that's that was my kind of goal at the time. But I was not very focused at the point yet, because the internet at the time, 90s, kind of slow.
Oh, yeah.
The video was very difficult to watch, and then you cannot do much things.
And it wasn't YouTube back then.
Yeah,
no.
There was GeoCities and Live Journal.
Yeah, I remember that.
You wouldn't be able to do the streams.
Yeah, no. Just you need to do upload things, and but took forever. So we had to wait until like the YouTube comes in, and then the Ustreams comes in, and so that's where I thought that wow, this is something that we can do something about that. And then one of my friend was very much into the tokusatsu toys. Yeah. And he came and visited me, and then started shopping, Kamen Rider, Super Sentais, and then he told me that that this is something very popular outside of Japan, and so wow. So there was so he actually showed me that that there's a tokusatsu business there. And I thought that so maybe I should do that, use my English, put in a website, start selling it, and then YouTube was there, so I thought that YouTube will help. And then so is the Ustream. Yeah, Ustream is very powerful tool. Yeah, live streams, and then because I thought that something to be unique about selling. People do clicking stuff, all right, and all over the world, and buying and then shipping and the item packages, yeah, that's fine, but it's most of the time, that's kind of boring things. I thought that in a Ustream or whatever you have the cameras, shooting the packing is kind of fun, and I introduced it on the Ustreams, and then I found that a very interesting software that I can, bring the chat room into the video streams. That's a website. A software called CamTwist, and I thought that was very, sleek. So I decided to combine the chat rooms and the packing video streams, and people love that. And I really enjoyed it very much because, we make mistakes, right? And while we are packing, and people point out, "Oh, Mr. S, that's not my item." He pointed out that in the live stream. So, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to change it, replace it, and that's I thought that this is a kind of very different communications, not just emails. It happens in real lifetime.
It's a very intimate experience with your customers.
Right.
Well, speaking of that, what was the funniest mistake that you've made during the stream, if you could remember off the top of your head?
Oh, the funniest. Okay,
yes.
Let me think about that. First I was kind of, enough to show my face, but packing. Okay. Yeah. And then one of the customers says, why don't you show your face in the show? So, okay, I decided to try that. And then, I was shy, I guess, very much at the time. And so when I was doing that, I started to talk about different topics, all the time. Not only the toys, but the food, our everyday life in Japanese lifestyles or something like that. It's not funny, but I realized that people started to be interested in more like our everyday lifestyles too. Not just only the toys, not just only the business, but also for the what we do, what we eat, what we think every day. So I thought that it's showing them that what we do every day is kind of presenting our culture through the Ustreams. And I thought that was very, very, not funny, but very interesting. I thought that I really loved that, the kind of ways to express that. But when you think about the funny thing, has to think. But I do that all the kind of mistakes all the time. So I'm sorry, I cannot remember.
Okay.
How many mistakes I made it.
Well, it happens, right? Well, when you show a function of a toy for the first time, we really don't know what's going on. Like when I buy something from you, I'm like, how does it work? I don't know.
I remember that. Okay, thank you. Okay,
that's just an example.
Yeah.
You just don't know.
I realized that I don't know very much about toys. See, I thought that the people who enjoy open the brand new box in the live streams. Yeah. If you don't open it, you cannot read the instructions. Mm-hmm. So I did it, the live show, without understanding the toys. Oh. So how many batteries? You don't know. Sometimes, well, you can read it on the package, but I didn't pay attention. So it's like that it requires 3 batteries. Triple 3 batteries there?
Yeah, AAA.
Yeah, AAA
batteries.
And then I use only 2 because that special, that particular toy has that special battery rooms in a different side or something.
Sometimes it's the LR44s or something.
There we go, yeah.
Smaller. It happens.
Yeah, so that was, I'm trying to do that live show in that toy demonstration. It doesn't make sound. I was just...
Well, sometimes it just happens first impressions. Like maybe if we open something for the first time, just to give it a first impression. I think that's what you do in your kind of streams. Like sometimes we don't know, like I said earlier, we don't know how this toy works.
You're just going
that's the mystery.
Yeah.
It's a mystery. Like maybe there's an extra function in the toy we don't know about.
Right.
But the only way to figure that out is to actually play with it.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So that's why I like watching when I'm watching your streams or something. It's nice when you get to see you play with it first because you get it in Japan.
Right.
And we have to wait because we live in America.
Oh yeah.
So we order it and then you show the functionality of the toy before we get it. So we gotta get a general idea. It's like this is something I want already, but maybe there's an additional sound.
Maybe
there's a unique bonus that comes with it.
Yeah,
we don't know.
Yeah.
So.
That's true.
Speaking of playing with stuff, what's your favorite toy?
My favorite toy?
Yeah, your personal favorite.
Kamen Rider Henshin belts.
Yeah.
Like
Which
hose
one?
belts.
Any specific?
Specific. Well, I would say double driver.
Double driver.
Because of that, that they use the Gaia memory, and the Gaia memory comes with all the different kind of the sounds, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow, the selections, the legend riders. You cannot hear those legend riders henshin sounds like my, boyhood heroes like Ichigo, Nigo.
Yeah.
You don't get that their henshin sound so much unless you watch the DVD. But you can play it with it. Anyway, Ichigo. So, To,
Oh, he even makes that sound, the guy.
Yeah.
To.
Yeah, that's a very fun. It's just one switch, one click it, and then it brings back my boyhood memories.
Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah. Well, when I was, of course, like a elementary school, I believe. At the time, the Kamen Rider Ichigo, their airing time was like a 5 or 6, something like that. Right after the school, we run back to the homes and turn on the switch, the TV, and we watched it. And yeah, it was big hit. And then everybody, my classmates were doing the like a hero show style, the plane. And then I remember that rider kick things became very, very dangerous things.
How dangerous?
Yeah, because the children kicking each other.
Really?
Jump in the air.
Jumping in the air, kicking each other.
Are like actually kicking each other?
Oh well, they pretend it, but they don't know how to control that pretending it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I remember that the actor, the Hiroshi Fujioka, once he came up on the TV, and children, do not do this. We've been trained this to do the rider kick, but you are not, and so it's very dangerous. You please do not do this. That was, and also the Kamen Rider collecting cards. Yeah, that was a big hit. That was a big hit. And every you buy the rider snacks, you get the kind of free cards, right? Yeah. And then if you collect that everything, you get the special Kamen Rider picture album or something. Everybody just went nuts with that, So people buying that all the Kamen Rider snacks and everywhere. And then some kids, some rich kids, buy the whole snack as a in a carton.
In bulk.
Yeah, in a bulk. And then throw away those snacks. But to get those cards, and that became school issues.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Community issues.
That reminds me very much like the Pokemon craze.
Oh.
Yeah, back when I was a kid, everyone was all over those Pokemon cards.
Severe, huh?
Yeah. And it was a whole issue in school too. Like people would, the cards would get confiscated. They weren't allowed in there. So, yeah.
Kids were gambling sometimes too.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
From the way you describe your childhood experiences, it seems like the culture, like fandom culture in Japan and in America, it's almost similar in a way.
Oh yeah, I think so. I mean, it's a basic, I don't say instinct, but children learns how to, they get excited with the cards. They will find a ways to trade and sometimes get the benefits. Okay, so something about that, I think it's all same, everywhere. The children, we will learn that, way to not a copy, but to grow up as adults. I think teachers and parents must pay pretty much attention to their children because sometimes they kind of goes wrong way. Making money with the trading cards. I would say there's both sides, good and bad side. Of course. Learning about the life experience.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I think it's everywhere the same.
Anything else you'd like to say?
Would you like to add anything else?
I like to take this times as an opportunity to thank our customers that coming to the Palm African like this. We've been here for the last 3 times now. So many customers visit us and then asking me to autographs and taking pictures. I mean,
what's it like being a sort of celebrity in this
field? Very
strange.
I really appreciate it, but I'm a toy seller. Okay, I'm selling just a toy. All right.
People really like what you do.
Yeah.
So
okay, yeah.
we come to the stream to watch you.
Yeah, because this time I brought my son with me. Yeah, okay, and he's helping my boobs, and then I'm sure it's pretty kind of shocking for him to see that his daddy is being asked for the autograph, and taking picture with them. Kind of, I know. I'm very proud of that, but at the same time, without our loyal customers and then people I cannot be there, and my children, my family cannot be standing here, right here at the Final One concert. So, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much for your support to us, and that's all I want to say. Without you guys, we are not CSToys.
Absolutely. But another question I have, since you mentioned your family, is like, what do they think about this whole toy selling thing in Tokusatsu?
First, because they know that I'm an English teacher, right?
Yeah.
And so they were very skeptical at the time.
Oh.
Yes, and my parents also, selling toys. So they never understood it, and then I don't think my friends understand at all. Okay? But just eventually, because right now I have a radio show. Luckily, I have a local radio show hosting in my area, and so I talk about my business, and I talk about my customers and then the happy moments with the customers. I always talk about that, and people, I think, starts to understand what is that more like being in the international business. This is the business that I can talk to the world, and even that living in the very local city, not Tokyo, not Osaka, but very small city. But I want our local peoples to understand that the power of the communication over the internet. They have that ability, they have the gadgets in their hands, in their pocket. They can do so much things. So that's something I really want to mention to my friends and my people at the community. And then I hope that in some day that I can talk about more of this, and then showing them how to do the streams. Find that some good exotic Japanese unique items to introduce it to the world. I think this is something that I would like to do that for the next step.
It's something I can tell that that's something that you'd like to do, something you want to do.
Something you're very passionate.
It's something that you just want to connect with everybody.
I think that's something I don't think that I can connect everyone. I don't think that, because everyone is so unique. In a we connect from the different channels, right? So, but I think they but at least there's a possibilities. My part, using the Ustream, YouTube, through the toys, that's how I can talk to the world. This is my language, right? And so, I like to, cherish that, my language, the toys, English, and then my local peoples, and then my friends around the world. So I hope that this will just happens to the different people. So I work with the, many American fans. Shinobi, I work with him too. And then I really, enjoy it. I do. Because it's not only my language. I know that you can use it, and I know that the Shinobi you can. I know that anyone can use this. I really love that.
So thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you very much.
This is Dante and
Zephyr,
and we're signing out.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.